What's going on, guys? Tranium here, and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video since I've recently hit 250,000 subscribers. I asked you guys to send me questions on Twitter, so I went through and picked a few from you guys that I can answer right now. I apologize if I didn't answer some of your questions. I got a lot more than I expected, so it may have been similar to a question I've answered in my last Q&A. So let's just go ahead and start answering some questions here. Alright, so we got George kicking it off, asking, do you have an upload schedule? No, I don't have an upload schedule, but I'm constantly working to either record for my videos or edit them until I'm happy with how they turn out. I try my best not to create rushed content for you guys, but I'm still gonna work towards being efficient and uploading regularly. Okay, so Jackie says, what's the best thing for you about being a YouTuber? I'd say the best thing to me is when I look at the comments or tweets that I get and I see a bunch of people enjoying the videos and also just like making references to like things that happen in them. That's definitely the most motivating thing, to be honest. Okay, so we got Ender Puppet, and he says, what other games will you play other than COD Black Ops 3? Congrats on 250k. Thank you, Puppet. Anyways, I definitely want to play more GTA, Gmod, and also some Infinite Warfare, COD 4, and Battlefield 1 when they come out. I think those games should be fun to play, and I hope you guys will enjoy them. But yeah, definitely expect those games. Okay, so Lou says, have you ever ate something that was so hot it burnt your tongue but said fuck it and ate it anyways? If so, what was it? So I once had a terrifying experience with pizza rolls, alright? I was so hungry to eat these pizza rolls, I let it burn my tongue clean off, but honestly, I didn't give two shits. I was fucking hungry, even though I no longer have a tongue. Which pizza is your favorite? A large extra cheese pizza with double stuffed pretzel crust with onions, anchovies, pepperonis, shrimp, Starburst candy, Jolly Ranchers, baked beans, and a bunch of other toppings. I could honestly go all day, but I'll save you the time. That's a pretty good pizza to me though. Chicken nuggets or chicken wings? Celery sticks. What's your favorite TV show? If you guys are looking for a show to watch, definitely Game of Thrones. Hands down, best show. What is your best superhero? Batman. Would I ever get a tattoo? Probably not. I always think whenever I become an elderly man, I wouldn't want to have tattoos going across my body and down my arms. So, yeah. Nicholas says, what will you do for 500k? I was thinking maybe at the end of the year or something, I could do some sort of best of, like, all my videos into one. Or maybe like a best of Black Ops 3. Let me know what you guys think of that. Next question says, what would you be doing if YouTube was not a thing? If YouTube wasn't a thing, I'd probably be in the Chuck E. Cheese costume, just collecting kids' tickets and giving them gumball machines or something like that. I honestly just don't know what I would do. What's your favorite COD? My favorite COD would have to be MW3 just because I was a monster at that game. I dropped Moabs like every game, but I mean, I'm not trying to brag. I was pretty good, so it was fun, but sometimes frustrating, and you wouldn't want to hear me on that game when things didn't go my way. I was a bitch. What's the best kill cam you ever hit? I mean, I really couldn't tell you, because, I never hit shit. Anyways, the next question says, how long do you game in one day? I'm not very proud of this, but when I'm recording videos, especially Black Ops 3, we can have sessions that are about 12 hours of just non-stop playing. Like, that's a long-ass time. I should at least be stretching or something. So King Clan wants to know, how fast did you hit Master Prestige? I hit Master Prestige in, like, January or something like that, I believe. Yeah, it took a while. And Marshall Graham wants to know, how are you so good ABO3? You all like a god. Well, Marshall, I was given the gift of moving analog sticks at birth. I was the chosen one. How long have you known your friends, says Philip. I think it's been about 3, almost 4 years since I met them, so it's pretty cool to think we've maintained our friendships for this long. They're all great guys. Next question's from Robin, and he says, what's your favorite fucking video game? My favorite fucking video game would have to be, Sonic, probably, because Sonic was basically the game that got me into games, so yeah. Alright, so Charlie wants to know, will you ever be playing Black Ops 3 on PC? 100% yes. Whenever they make mod tools available, there's definitely going to be a lot more things to do on that game. Like Black Ops 3 custom zombie maps and multiplayer mods. Like, holy shit, I'm extremely excited to play that. Stay tuned for those videos. Next question says, what is your favorite fruit and why? My favorite fruit would have to be banana, because I like to say it, you know? It's fun. Any tips on how to edit videos? I think the key to having a well-edited video is keeping it entertaining and making sure that something is always going on. If there's a part in the video where absolutely nothing is happening, there isn't much of a point to watch it. So yeah, that would be my advice. Ellis wants to know, why out of all games are you COD based? I wouldn't consider myself completely tied to Call of Duty, but it's just what me and my friends are used to. We're definitely going to be playing more games as they come out later this year, and I'm sure you guys will be enjoying a mix of everything. So the next question says, would you rather have never met your friends or delete your YouTube channel? I'm definitely gonna have to choose deleting my channel, because I mean, I could just restart my channel, you know? It isn't worth it losing like my friends over my channel, because then that would suck so much balls. Alright, so this next question says, fuck, marry, kill, Suda, Wretched, or Exides? Well, that question is just a little inappropriate, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it a PG question. I'm gonna replace fuck with swim, marry with raise a dog, and kill with kamikaze a plane into their backyard. This is a tough one, but I think I'm definitely gonna have to go swim with I'm Suda because he still needs to wear floaties in the pool. I'm gonna have to raise a dog with Wretched because he's definitely the type of guy that would participate in fetching the bone with the dog. That would also give the dog the perfect environment to get through his childhood, so why not? And also, I would kamikaze a plane into Exides' backyard because I'm sure he'll find some sort of amusement out of his backyard getting completely demolished. And yeah, hopefully that answers your question. So the next question says, what are your goals for this year and next year? My biggest goal would have to be uploading more frequently. I know this has always been my weak point, but there just isn't enough time in the day as of right now to upload, say, 3 solid videos a week. I'm going to try my best to work on that as well as improve my videos at the same time, which is always what I try and do anyways. But yeah, next question comes from Eclipse and he says, how do you come up with the ideas for your videos? Normally in my videos, it's just us messing around and doing random stuff. And while we're just messing around, we always seem to find a way to tie things that are in the game together and see how they turn out. We see one thing happen and then I guess we try to expand the idea. I mean, hopefully you can understand that. I'm not too sure if I was clear, but yeah. So the next question says, how long does it take to edit your videos? Also, congrats. Thank you. So I'd say it takes me well over the 15-hour mark when it comes to editing. I'm normally the most productive when I'm editing at night, so I normally don't even go to sleep so I can get a video out for you guys that next day. It really all depends on the video. If it needs a certain aspect added to it, that would extend it past 15 hours, but that's just the average time that it takes. Always have to make sure it's perfect to me or else I could just sit there for hours adjusting one tiny part of the video, but it's worth it. So Ozzy wants to know if I play video games on a daily basis or just when I'm recording. I play video games pretty often, but rarely when I'm not recording because I'll either be relaxing or editing. The majority of the time I play video games is when I'm with my friends, so I want to make sure I'm recording, that way I don't miss anything. And William wants to know, are you ever going to meet anyone that you play with? Also, please sub to me on YouTube. I definitely plan on meeting my friends in the future, but I'm not sure exactly when. Maybe in the coming year or something like that. It really all depends on the situation, but it will happen. Maybe then we can finally all go to Chuck E. Cheese. So the next question is from Spoonie and he says, do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog and he's a pretty hairy dog, but there's one thing about him that I can't stand. He never stops barking, ever. In my older videos, you probably could have heard him barking in the background of my voice and would completely ruin that part. He's a nice dog and all, but he loves making noise like I can't... Oh my god! So we got Robin here with another good question, and he says, what is your fucking real name? It's a pretty exotic name, so prepare yourselves for the name reveal because it's happening as we speak. Put your 3D glasses on and look at the screen now. Very exotic, right? I know. Next question. What got you starting YouTube and did you think you'd be successful? I got started doing YouTube from just watching gameplays and seeing other YouTubers interact with their viewers. I never had set expectations for my channel because on YouTube it's just so random and you can't really predict anything to happen. Just working hard to reach your goal is the only way to reach it. You can't do nothing and just expect things to play out the way you want them to. That's how I see it. Alright, so the last question comes from Sniping Soup and he says, do your best seal noise. Alright, I don't think you guys are ready for this, but here we go. Holy shit, that was fucking terrible. Why the fuck did I do that? Alright, anyways, we're gonna end the Q&A here, so once again, I apologize to those I didn't get to answer. This won't be the last Q&A, obviously, so if you guys still have any questions that you want me to answer, just leave them in the comments. And yeah, that wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!